Amidst the plague and this blasted curfew, how is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett.
Even a wealthy man like you needs a city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right. And the Weepers, excuse me.
Another safe. Which one's this? The Royal Physician 294, I think. Or 4 something. Yeah, 473. The answer is apparently in his paintings. I don't know where they are. I remember seeing a 4 in one of them, but that's the closest I got it. I don't know. The way to treat us in the crowded streets, continue until you see them. So, streets, ship, slaughterhouse is the one. So, that's a ship. 7 is, okay, so 7's the middle one. Clearly. And, yeah, they're in the paintings. Too easy, but meh. Not worth the time, I don't reckon. We need his key to open these things. Do we get it? What? Alright, he's psychic, isn't he? You see, I remember playing this on my Ghost playthrough. Just walking up here and stealth like, and then boom, he saw me. He didn't see me, he alerted, but he just ran. I said, oh my god, what's going on?
The half-wit.
If he comes this way, then I can teleport. If he doesn't, then that's fine. I thought I could teleport, but I guess not. Yep. That's what you get for seeing me. Also, he's not like the others. He'll just kill you, he won't cower, so he deserves to die anyway. I don't feel bad. He deserved it. He was asking for it. Not my fault. Yeah, that was good. I held down the space button to double jump. Nope. I didn't want it. Mana refills. Mana refills. Things.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? I tried to crouch, except I pressed the wrong fucking button again. Damn it.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
How many do I need? I need one more, and I'll get that in this mission.
Made us all touch the
Charger and left for the legal district.
Okay, good. You can't lose anyone in the current files. Touch the charger.
Nice.
his key. I don't know what his key goes to. I've never used it. Drawbridge key. I don't need that. Or maybe it's to open the, what's this? I can lower the drawbridge anyway. Maybe it's to go to the jail key, because there's a guy in there you can save, and then he was supposed to bring you to a bunch of money, except he betrays you and tries to kill you. So it's not really worth going for. You can still get the money, because it does exist. It's not fucking with it. This? Yeah. God, I hate that. When you're out of mana, I've got the automatic automatic usage of the mana potions. And when you run out of mana and you try to use a potion, it refills the potion, but it doesn't do the power, which is what you wanted. So it's really good. There we go, slow time. Pause time, rather. Next thing I'm getting is Shadow Kill. Then Possession.
Indeed, I believe so.
How do I get there? I think I forgot it. This way?
Probably right.
Pause time, because it's really good. I legit don't know how to get in there. Well, I thought I had a thing. Oh well. Come on, go on. And now you crash. You won't crash before you. Ah, there we go.
Is someone around? Help me! Find a way to keep these rats off me, so that I can get out.
And I threw that body there. It should have.
Take care of the rats, please.
Enough? There we go, you bastard.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now. like the others who were living here.
Speaking of which, I didn't look at what he gave me. Getting damage gives you adrenaline, which I never use. Shoot out adrenaline. What did that give me? Suppose, maybe? I very rarely get hit by blade. With this.
You haven't been thinking.
No, sir. Not thinking. Wondering if Sokolov is during the plague.
Why is it he always asks for help?
The citizens. I mean, if you follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy.
I only got one sleep dart.
One's already sick with
Only
plague,
save
don't
one
live
of them.
long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
I'll save this guy because he's talking. He's asking questions, and questions are good.
Make it 3 more months. Just die! Dump you with
There we go.
I don't know who you are, why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting,
294.
there's a safe, and the code is 294.
That was lucky. Last room is right next to his face.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential.
Great potential. I think releasing her would be pretty good. I mean, she's infected with the plague. It wouldn't be good for Chaos, would it? I assume it wouldn't be good, but it makes me feel like it's a good thing. The gamer in me is like, this is good, gives points good. Yes.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Chances are very good.
Royal physician himself.
You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Alright then, let's go then. Yes. All the things, Mr. Painting, low chaos.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. His
chance we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Sleep is good.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Royal physician.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion. It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Yes, Pete. Yes, please. And the boots. Yes. Now I can sprint around and no one's gonna hear me. Listen to that sound. Can barely even hear it.
I could use a drink.
Well, I got a drink for you.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Excellent.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Yes, let's go.
Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
Attention citizens, please clear the streets.
So, she was supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
Well, I did mash the spacebar, so I should have picked that up. So I should have grabbed the ledge right. Doesn't matter though.
Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that alley. And they call us. We had
Come
to get a
on,
notarized
grab the ledge,
letter from the
retard.
Regent
There
himself
we go.
to get her back. She hasn't been the same since. I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
Take him out, that's when these guys start attacking. Didn't know that was a thing. Their flies would attack you if you try to carry a weapon. That other one stays on the stairs and goes over there. So. Still pretty easy. Mistake of picking up this time.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
I can afford something? What can I afford? This one. Yeah, good. mana plus? No, I just leveled up this one. Come on. Yeah, get up there. I'm gonna leave that bone charm until later, because it's pretty easy to get it later. So easy to get it now. This is the guy we tortured before. And we picked up his invitation, we did.
Invitation, please.
We picked it up in the guy we tortured safe.
Well, it's an ill wind.
Right this way, sir.
You know about tonight's game?
Oh, yes.
They're going to wear the same costume.
And if we didn't do that, this went to
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie?
Can't give it back though.
No
Should be
place is
able to.
safe anymore.
Hey,
Are you
got
looking
your-
forward
got
to
your
the
thing.
party?
Don't really give me any rewards now. Screw you.
Ah, Mr. Bunting. Just had someone here
I wanna get
pretending
this
to be you.
guy's,
Welcome.
key. I want to get this guy's key is what I want to do. People just leave you alone during this. You can take whatever you want, do whatever you want, pretty much. You can even have your weapons out.
I'm watching you.
Another party game. It was fun for us.
This guy has the key.
The party's indoors this time.
Just what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm doing nothing. If I had have came the other way, there's a bunch of Reapers down there that you have to go through. You can't get through any other way. At least I don't think so. I only went down there once. It didn't work very well. Did I pick that thing up? I can't. I must have. Didn't even remember it. This one? Yeah. Grenades rarely get thrown at me.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Never doubt it.